Before I jump into the video, please subscribe to our channel. We daily upload videos about home remedies, health, foods, weight loss and fat-burning methods. The best method approach sensible, healthy weight loss is to eat healthily, reduce fatty and sugary food and believe daily exercise. However, with supermarket shelves stacked high with food promising to deliver the weight loss you want, it's difficult to pinpoint which products will work for you and which won't. There are diet foods, low-fat foods, low-sugar foods and more, but numerous don't work, and that's why women a touch such as you fail to lose what they have to lose, quickly piling on pounds because they soon fork over. 1. Artificial sweetener. If you're feeling that you're making a huge difference by adding artificial sweeteners to your beverages, cereal or bowl of fruit, re-evaluate. Firstly, these sorts of sweeteners aren't that safe, some could even be carcinogenic, and there's tons of evidence in research that shows consuming sweetener can actually cause weight gain. There are various studies on animals that show artificial sweeteners can cause craving sweet food. It's simple: when the brain thinks it's getting something sweet and doesn't consume the calories it wants, it keeps craving the sweetness, so you run the danger of stepping into a vicious circle. See this text for more in-depth information. 2. Popcorn. A big bucket of salted popcorn at the films is not any worse than eating a whole bag of oily potato crisps. In fact, many popcorn brands are fattening and not the guilt-free snack you think that. Popcorn at the cinema is oil-popped and calorific, loaded with salt and sugar if you decide on that option. A box of sweet popcorn contains quite 1,200 calories and 60 grams of fat, whereas a salted popcorn box can contain 3 grams of salt. That's half the RDA of salt for an adult. If you're keen on popcorn, and who doesn't, but want to eat it healthily, pop it reception, with no oil or very low-fat oil, and skip the salt, sugar. 3. Protein bars. So easy to pick up when on the go, but a protein bar filled with nuts and produce are often as fattening, if not more, than a bar of chocolate. That's because these bars are processed and full of artificial ingredients plus loaded with sugar. If you actually want one, check the ingredients. If it's over 200 calories and contains quite 8 grams of sugar, you're ruining your diet. Avoid. Go and buy an apple instead. At just 50 calories it'll fit your waistline far better. 4. Margarine. Most people on a diet immediately switch out their butter for a margarine alternative, but this won't assist you in the least. Margarine relies on highly processed vegetable oils like vegetable oil and soybean oil. These processed oils are fattening and unhealthy, so that they are not much different from full-fat butter. Instead of margarine, why not try a grass-fed organic butter, but spread it very thinly instead? 5. Fruit yogurts. Even those labeled as low-fat or low-calorie or even fat-free aren't good for you. Why? Well, it's the synthetic sweetener problem again. It just causes you to crave sweeter foods, and regular fruit yogurts aren't any different to picking a fruity, fatty dessert. Most of the calories come from added sugar and they're simply unhealthy, even though yogurt conjures up images of excellent health. Good yogurt alternatives are Greek yogurt or natural, plain yogurt, and to sweeten it, just add a couple of blueberries, raspberries or strawberries. Now that won't pile on the fat. 6. Shop-bought granola. Sounds healthy, looks healthy, and it's often advertised nearly as good for you, but shop-bought granola may be a no-no if you're on a diet. Why? Well, it's packed filled with sugar and preservatives, high in calories, and it'll definitely fill you up, but it's likely to feature an additional layer to your thighs too. According to the US government's dietary guidelines, the granola should be labeled as a dessert because it's sugar content in it that's not dissimilar to a cake. In 100 grams of berry granola, for instance, you'll find quite 20 grams of sugar. If you crave granola, why not make your own instead? 7. Edible fruit. Reaching for a bag of raisins or currants, grabbing those banana chips, spearing dried mango all might feel sort of a healthier option, but they're all high in sugar and very calorific. They're also loaded with preservatives like sulfur dioxide, which is used for an extended period of time, and it's not good for you, especially when you're on a diet. Bear in mind that the bulk produce mixes contain double or triple the sugar content of fresh fruit, that's up to 70 grams of sugar per serving. So hold a trail mix, instead, chop fresh fruit instead, and perhaps serve with a dollop of natural yogurt and a little few chopped almonds. 8. Hummus. You think you're having a healthy snack or starter to your main meal, hummus with crudités, what might be better? Well, hold the hummus. While it's made with chickpeas, it should be healthy, but shop-bought hummus is typically made with salt and fat. In fact, a campaign group called Cash tested 210 supermarket dips and located that some hummus brands contained more salt than 4 bags of ready salted crisps. Shop-bought hummus contains tahini and olive oil, but many of the brands add toppings which boosts the fat content. A tablespoon of shop-bought hummus contains around 1.4 grams of fat and 25 calories. Sounds low, but once you keep dipping and licking, those 25 calories soon add up. Just 4 crudités with a tablespoon of hummus equates to 100 calories you didn't necessarily need. You can avoid this calorie mistake by making your own. Just reduce the tahini to around 1 tablespoon and alter your oil to a low-fat alternative. You can still enjoy hummus but skip the supermarket jars instead. Did you like this video? Please subscribe our channel and push like button for further updates.